So just calling them forward. And away they go. 5 runners, 2.5 miles and 14 fences to go. As they make their way towards the first, that's the last in this left-hand section of the course. Make their way towards it, Partisan, the first to leave the ground as the 5 of them skip over it. Beginning to swing right-handed then towards the open ditch then, which is fence number 2, and Partisan and Hugh Edwards have a 2-length advantage over Fleet Wing in second spot. At the back we've got Woolsacre. Salvatore pokes through into second. Partisan, Salvatore 1 and 2. Fleet Wing races third. Generation Gap is fourth as they approach the ditch. And they're all safely over it. On there towards the next. Partisan continues in front by 3 lengths from Salvatore, racing in second spot. Racing with this one is Fleet Wing, and Generation Gap also in this cluster. There's a gap of another length to Woolsacre. That was a bit hairy, but all of them survived it. Partisan continues in front. Hugh Edwards on board. Hugh had his first point-to-point winner at Barbary Castle on his dad's Sky Hill All-Star a couple of weeks ago, and now looking for winner number 2. Leads by 3 lengths at the moment from Salvatore in second spot. Then we've got Fleet Wing racing third. Generation Gap in this change of colours is in fourth spot at the moment, and he was a bit slow at that one. And Woolsacre jumped up to dispute fourth spot. Swinging right-handed then, and heading towards the point where the rest of the races will start this afternoon, and Partisan continues in front. Partisan then by 3 or 4 lengths from Salvatore racing in second spot. Fleet Wing races on the inside, Generation Gap on the outer, Woolsacre just bringing up the rear as they skip over that one. So one more fence and then another complete circuit. As they make their way towards this one, Partisan, Hugh Edwards, who's led from the start, lead. Fleet Wing in second on the inside. Salvatore disputes second spot, in fact, on the outer. And then in 4th and 5th position, we've got Woolsacre on the inside and Generation Gap on the outer. On towards the finish then, just 100 yards or so short of the judge. Just over a second to go, and Partisan continues in front. Partisan and Hugh Edwards in the purple and the orange stripe lead by 3 lengths or so from Fleet Wing on the inside, the red and green with Jack Andrews on board. Outside this one, Alex Edwards on Salvatore. And another length or 2 back to Generation Gap, the yellow cap, all my Jordan Naylor. And then Woolsacre, pale blue with the dark blue spots, and Ed Glastonbury as the 5 of them skip over the first in this left-hand section of the course. Continuing on then, Partisan continues in front. As they make their way towards the second of the 3 on this left-hand section of the course. 5 of them skip over that one. Partisan leads then, Salvatore and Fleet Wing second and third. They come to this next one. Partisan still leads. Fleet Wing races in second spot. We've lost one there. Looks as if Woolsacre has gone at that one. See the horse, can't see the rider yet, as the others swing right-handed. Now the rider's up as well. Swinging right-handed then, the remaining 4 runners make their way towards the open ditch for the second and final occasion, and Partisan's lead has now been reduced to a length. Salvatore races in second spot, Fleet Wing races third, and Jack Andrews and Jordan Naylor and Generation Gap in fourth spot. Jordan Naylor with the Twiston Davis yard during the week. The leader then, they're all over that one, they're all over the ditch, and Partisan is now knocked back to second spot. Salvatore moves forward, in fact three abreast as they make their way over that one. Salvatore pokes his nose in front, and then the yellow cap of Generation Gap races in second spot, having recovered from that slight mistake at the ditch. Salvatore then and Generation Gap 1 and 2, and these two putting a bit of distance between themselves, and Fleet Wing races third, and the early leader Partisan, who is now in fourth spot and slowing down somewhat. A slight mistake at that by Generation Gap, and further back in the field Fleet Wing also makes a mistake. The leading 2 though are Salvatore in the blue and Generation Gap in the yellow cap as they swing right-handed and make their way toward the final 2. 2. There's a long gap then to the remaining 2, Fleetwing and Bartizan. The leaders come to 2 from home, a long way clear of the field. Generation Gap in the yellow cap on the inside. Salvatore in the blue on the outer. Salvatore and Alex Edwards. Alex, the leading point-to-point rider this season so far, now takes it up on Salvatore from Phil Rowley's yard. They're having a very, very good season so far, this combination, as they make their way towards the final fence. Salvatore comes to it in the blue colours. 2 clear of Generation Gap and Jordan Naylor in second spot. A long way back then to Fleetwing, and it looks as if Bartizan's been pulled up. On the way towards the line, they've got 150 yards to go, and Salvatore, in the colours of the North Staffordshire contingent, comes to the line, clear the rest of the field at the line. Salvatore takes this one. Generation Gap comes over the line next. Fleetwing has just jumped the last fence and will come over the line third. Bartizan, having been pulled up, is hacking back between the last and second last fences.